there, brilliant people. So today I want to talk about one of the common misconceptions about intuition. So this misconception is that intuition is nothing more than your subconscious learning or training talking to you because you've picked up subtle signals and your subconscious has put it together because you have it's in an area that you already understand or know. And certainly it can seem that our intuition is stronger around things that we do already know. My sort of medical training does mean that my intuition is stronger around health and well-being than it perhaps is around, well, certainly around computers. Me and technology we don't really get on very well. But anyway, so intuition, it does certainly seem to be stronger, but it's a little bit of a misconception. It's for two reasons that it appears to be that way, because of course we get intuitions around other areas of life, things that we haven't really focused on, or perhaps aspects that we haven't developed yet. And that's because it's not that our intuition is necessarily any stronger, although it could be, but if it is, it's simply because that's an area in which you've really exercised your intuition and you pay attention to it more. So it's kind of like, well, your intuitive muscles have developed unevenly, but it's actually more of a factor that if you're working in areas where you don't really know what it is about, your interpretation of your intuition is going to be quite, well, fuzzy, quite frankly. You might get a vague feeling that, oh, I don't know that that's going to work, but if it's in an area that you don't know anyway, well, you may not know why it's not going to work. So that's not terribly helpful. Whereas if it's in an area that you do know, you might know it exactly or precisely. It's like, okay, well, that area of the body is having a problem because of, nerves or veins or whatever. So when you are working in an area, when you're using your intuition in an area that you already know, it may not necessarily be that your intuition is any stronger, but it's your capacity to interpret what you're picking up, because your intuition is connected to you picking up energies and informations out of the electromagnetic spectrum that you actually don't have physical senses for. So it's like you've got pure brain awareness rather than the awareness coming in through your different senses. And so the thing is that in areas that we work in, we've practiced interpreting that. And so it's just that we don't know how to interpret it. So because of that, it seems as though, intuition isn't anything more than your awareness around things that you've already been trained in. But of course, it is actually much more than that. For one thing, we know that the clearer you are on who you really are, the stronger that internal alignment becomes, the stronger your intuition becomes in every area. So there you go. I hope that clears up some of that misconception. And of course, as always, if you've got any questions about this, or you can put those questions in the comments or send me an email, and I will answer those questions. Okay, so as I said, I hope that clears that up, and until next time, remember that you're brilliant.